Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful day for cosplay and prop making. I'm Anthony at Chaos Rogue Designs, and today got our fourth episode of Cosplay Props and Coffee. Do you have a coffee? You know, legit. But interesting one this week, in the sense that I couldn't really find any posts on the usual sources that I'm like, I really want to cover that. So instead, I have a very important one to discuss. It's a bit of a horror story. Look, I tried, alright. Basically, okay, safety. I noticed in a couple of the videos I'm recording at the moment, I go over safety a hell of a lot. And I was thinking, am I doing this a bit too much? Am I kind of going over these points over and over? Just, is it going to get annoying? And honestly, if it gets annoying, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Now, in like every video that I do, I now put a disclaimer. You know, if you watch my video and you drink glue, then you know that's kind of on you, man. It's nothing to do with me. But seriously, educational stuff. That's kind of how I kind of go about these sorts of videos. But anyway, the horror story. So a few months ago, I had the closest close call I've ever had making props. I almost castrated myself. Yeah, almost castrated myself. It was, if I was 3 millimeters off where I hit myself, yeah, that could have really sucked. Basically, what happened was, of course, you got your cutting mat. Always use a cutting mat when you're cutting stuff, or just don't bother. But I normally have a desk right in front of me, and I do my work there when I sit down. I didn't realize that the cutting mat had slowly drifted forward toward me. I'm trying to like show you, but it's underneath the camera. But if you imagine this is the table, and this is me. The cutting mat had got to about here. If it works. So I'm cutting thick foam. I think it was like 8mm, 10mm. I was putting quite a bit of welly into it, and the knife slipped. It didn't just slip; it slipped across the mat, down the side of the table. I've got this really nasty little cut down the side of my table to kind of remind me, and the tip of my blade got caught in my jeans. Yeah, that was scary. That was scary. And, you know, I was like, thank God for that. I didn't actually cut myself. I didn't cut my leg. I didn't cut anything else. But, damn, dude, that scared the hell out of me. That really scared the hell out of me. So, you know, even for longer, I always chime in about, you know, safety and making sure you've got this, making sure you've got that. But, damn, I didn't adhere to my own words in the slightest. All I had to do was just slow down, which is really, really important. I always tell people to slow down when they're doing stuff. But yeah, that was terrifying. And yeah, safety. Safety is super important. So I guess with this video, it's barely a topic of discussion, really. It's really, but it kind of is. It really is like the most important thing with the arts, with cosplay, with prop making. Anytime you're operating machinery, power tools, or even just manual tools. I mean, things like this, I use one of these every single day, right? Every day. For hours every single day, I'm using one of these. And you'd think I'd have some sort of respect for it by now, but it takes something like that to really kind of drive it home. So, yeah, it's going to be a shorter one today, I think, probably. But long story short, no matter what you're using, whether it's glue, whether it's a knife, just be bloody careful. Just be really freaking careful. Worst case scenario with glue, of course, if you ingest any of that, you're in for a world of hurt. I even saw this in a video on YouTube the other day. A guy was, you know, showing how to make stuff. People even wrote it in the comments. I don't even remember the channel anymore, but he opened his super glue like this. He put it in his mouth and twisted it open, and I'm just thinking, like, you actually did that. And then you edited your video, and you did that, and you were cool with it. Alright, cool. Don't need to tell you what could go wrong with that, but yeah, it can happen. But yeah, just be careful out there, guys. Ultimately, cosplay, prop making, It's amazing. It's great. It's fantastic to be creative. It really is. You can make anything. It's good to kind of... There's a lot going on in the world right now. I know that's hella cliche, but there is a lot going on in the world. And having an art, a craft to escape to is a beautiful thing. Don't make that beautiful thing put you in hospital. Anyway, this is a really freaking short one. I can't make this go like beyond 5 minutes or whatever. So yeah, short one for this Cosplay Props and Coffee episode. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We've still got a foam basics video coming in the near future and a build guide. I've got some really cool blasters coming up. So with blueprints as well. So this will be the first kind of gun that we can go through together. And yeah, if you follow the steps, that's something cool by the end of it. But yeah, anyway, take it easy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.